Hello everybody, Rebecca here. I hope y'all are doing well. Today is 10/3/2025 and the time is 11:56 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the United States. So anyways, today is day 5. My daughter is still in the hospital. And at least today's Friday and I won't be having to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get the little one on the bus. So that's good news. We've worked out her talking to her daughter by phone so I don't have to fight with the parking garage at the hospital. But I'm going to go up there to go see her tomorrow. They have been doing they did an MRI and did find some stuff. And I'm going to leave it at that. However, there is possible surgery involved. So we will see what happens. This is putting a damper on her as she has not been able to work to make money, to help pay bills, or to do anything. So if you would like to help, I am putting a PayPal account below my video in the comments for her. I'm sure she would appreciate any help that she could get. This is a big stressor, you guys. She's going to be going through a lot of stuff here in the near future. I do know some of what was said to her, and she's got a long road to go. So anyways, yeah, that is what I can tell you about the update from my daughter. I will put a link for her PayPal underneath my video. So as far as this weather goes, I'm going to show y'all what Weather.gov is showing, and then I'm going to show you what Windy is showing. So let's do forecast. Oops, I did this wrong. Can see here we have a disturbance which has got a 40% chance of becoming a tropical storm, and 48 hours near zero. And then we have a little disturbance over here, which is 10%. So let's show what Windy shows, because I was looking this morning and, it doesn't look as bad as that looks. So this is where we have this disturbance here. We have our old hurricane over here. But this is where the disturbance is, right here across Florida. And then if we look down here, we can see that we have another disturbance over in this area. However, up until the 7th, doesn't look that bad. Not much looks like to be worried about. This is the disturbance over here. It moves off into the Gulf of America and across this area here. But when I was looking earlier, I didn't see much of a formation. It just looks like pretty much tropical stuff. So keeping an eye on this and also watching back this way. Now this does look like it has a pattern to where a tropical storm may form. But what we're seeing is mostly off the coast here of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. And then here comes this system right here. And you can see this system growing here. We also have a hurricane over here. But you can see this system here is coming towards the Dominican Republic. And it is also followed by another system behind it. Now, this tends to move away from land here. And it created looks like a tropical storm out here. This one here is moving towards the Dominican Republic. This morning it wasn't as big as it looks now. So you can see that this one looks like it may be tropical storm or depression. And it moves towards the Dominican Republic. And it gets smaller as it gets towards the islands. And then if it does anything like it did this morning, it takes a turn out into the Atlantic. So I don't think we'll have to worry about this one. I believe this one would have been named Karen. So looks like Karen is out here affecting near the Dominican Republic on futurism here, because this is futurism by the 11th. And then it takes that turn and it looks like it goes off to the Atlantic. But we'll have to keep an eye on it as the week unfolds because things change by day. So you can see it's going off into the Atlantic here. So that's why I'm saying this is futurism. This is by Monday the 13th. And it's actually headed out to sea. So it's nice to see that it doesn't look like it's going to come towards the United States at all. But, you know, things can change. So let's see how our earthquakes are doing. And as we're looking, we're going to look at the 5s just for today. Today is the 3rd, and there's been quite a few today. We had a 5.2 south of Tonga, a 5.1 north mid-Atlantic ridge, a 5.0 northern mid-Atlantic ridge, a 5.1 Papua, Indonesia, a 5.3 off the east coast of Kamchatka, a 5.2 southern Sumatra, Indonesia, and a 5.1 in the Kuril Islands. So that is your earthquake update. Let's see if we can look at Canada real quick. See what we've had for today in Canada. And see if there's been any earthquakes for Canada. So today is the 3rd, and they have had quite a few earthquakes today. There was a 3.4, 217 kilometers west of Port Hardy, British Columbia. A suspected industry-related event, which was a 3.1, 27 kilometers west-southwest of Blueberry River, 205, British Columbia. A 0.6, I believe that's Queen Charlotte. A 1.2, Queen Charlotte. And a 1.0, Queen Charlotte. So let's see here. This would be the suspected industry-related event here, which is right here. This one was for 9/4, so that's the wrong date. I think I hit the wrong one. Okay, let me see here. So that is the one for today, and it was a 3.1. Let's see here if I can find another one. Here we go. That is the 3.4 right there, out here off of Canby Landing and Calvert Sound and Haida Gwaii. I believe that's Haida Gwaii area. Yeah, I think that's Haida Gwaii right there. So that's where that earthquake is hitting. And that's what I've got for you today. Anyways, thank you for watching the quick update. If you can help, my daughter would probably really appreciate it. Some of my dearest and closest friends have been in touch with me lately, and it feels really good to know that there's people that care. And my daughter is really in a lot of pain. She is kind of suffering. So she's missing her kid and not being home, and kind of got things squared away, like I think I said already. We're doing like phone calls and stuff so that she's not having to go up to the hospital every single day and worried about her getting sick or getting germs or anything unnecessarily. So we're doing phone calls where she's getting to talk to her daughter by phone and see her on the phone, and doing everything we can to make sure that she's comfortable. She's getting enough sleep up there. She's in a lot of pain, so they've got her on some good meds. And hopefully everything will be taken care of soon, and she'll be able to be back home. But she, like I said, she's got a long road ahead of her. So anyways, you guys, I appreciate any and all help that you've been giving and have given. I am going to post just her PayPal below the video if you would like to help her out. She's going to need it. She's not able to work right now. Anyways, you guys, I love you. Please tell someone you care. Tomorrow's never promised. And make each day an adventure. Also, for some people, if you are sending any mail to my old P.O. box, it is probably going to get returned. If you are friends with me on Facebook or not friends with me on Facebook, go to one of my groups and you can message me. And That is the only way that I'm going to give anybody the mailing address. Anyways, you guys, I love you. Please take good care of yourselves and each other. Much love.